HP's Spectre x360 13 has been our favorite convertible 2-inch-1 for a while, taking the prize in our best 2-inch 1S list as the best for notebook use. The late 2016 model offered the best combination of performance, battery life, display quality, and price, and the early 2017 refresh added inactive pen support and a new dark ash silver with copper accents color scheme. Now, coinciding with Intel's introduction of its 8th-generation core processors, HP has refreshed the line once again. Our HP Spectre x360 13 review looks at the latest model to see if it maintains its special place in our hearts. HP didn't change much in the Spectre x360 13's structural design, shaving off just a sliver of thickness, to 0.54 inches, and reducing the weight from 2.85 pounds to 2.78 pounds. The bezels were also thinned at a fraction of a millimeter to compete with the thin bezels and small footprint of laptops like the Dell XPS 13. While it doesn't quite beat it, the Spectre x360 does thumb its nose at the XPS 13 by keeping the webcam above the display where it belongs. Overall, that makes the new design one of the thinnest and lightest convertible 2-inch 1S, just a bit more petty than the 13.3-inch Lenovo Yoga 720, 0.60 inches and 2.9 pounds. The slightly wider 13.9-inch Lenovo Yoga 920 is just a hair thinner at 0.50 inches, but it's also a bit heavier at 3.09 pounds. And then the Asus ZenBook Flip S beats them all at 0.43 inches and 2.42 pounds. Making something thinner sometimes results in a bit less structural rigidity, and that's the case with the Spectre x360 13. It's very well built, with zero creakiness and a rock-solid keyboard deck, but the lid and bottom give just the slightest bit under pressure. It's not enough to cause concern about the machine's longevity, but it also doesn't boast the tank-like rigidity of the Yoga 920. One area where the Spectre x360 13 does match the Yoga 920 is in the hinge. While HP's version doesn't possess the sheer mechanical beauty of Lenovo's watch band hinge, it's nevertheless just as smooth and it holds the display just as firmly in the preferred location, in whatever mode, be it clamshell, media, presentation, or tablet. Aesthetically, the Spectre x360 13 also received a bit of a makeover. Most noticeably, the rear edges have been diamond cut, providing some angles that catch the light better than the previous model's rounded edges. Then venting underneath the display has also been streamlined, giving it a futuristic look. These are subtle change, but the result is a stunning notebook that stands out without being ostentatious, unless you pick the glitzy pale rose gold color scheme. Connectivity remains similar to the previous model, with a single USB-A 3.1 port and two USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 3 support. The latter means that the Spectre x360 13 can connect to external GPU enclosures to provide for more powerful gaming options, along with the ability to connect to a greater array of monitors and high-speed peripherals. Either USB-C port can be used to power the notebook via the included charger. HP also added in a new micro SD card reader to support the needs of photographers and videographers, and of course the usual 3.5mm audio jack is on hand. The Spectre x360 13's connectivity is matched well with the Yoga 920 in terms of USB, but outdoes it by including an SD slot. That's at least one dongle you won't need on the Spectre x360. Wireless connectivity includes 2x2 MU-MIMO Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.2. Overall, connectivity is relatively meager in terms of the sheer number of ports, but the dual Thunderbolt 3 USB-C connections are high performance and future-proof. If nothing else, the Spectre x360 shines compared to the single USB-C port found on the Yoga 720 and 12-inch MacBook. Today, this level of connectivity is to be expected on thinner machines. Ironically, stepping down to thicker budget notebooks can result in a more robust set of ports. The Spectre x360 13 retains the mostly excellent input options of the previous model, with only a few updates. The keyboard remains unchanged, retaining the same excellent key travel, comfortable bottoming action, and overall snappiness. The Yoga 920 and 720 have similar keyboards, and they're fine. However, we found the Spectre x360 13's keyboard to be even more tactile and precise, which should serve the fast touch typists a bit better. It's also uniformly backlit, but it only has one brightness setting. Our review unit was equipped with a 13.3-inch Full HD display, which was one of 3 options. You can also choose a Full HD display with the same HP SureView privacy screen first introduced in the EliteBook X360 G2, or a 4K UHD 3840 by 2160 or 331 ppi display. Full HD is the baseline for premium notebooks today, and so it's good to see some more advanced options on offer. Audio duties are performed by a set of Bang & Olufsen speakers running along the keyboard deck below the display. We found volume to be sufficiently loud for a medium-sized room with a surprising amount of clarity. There's even some stereo separation, mostly apparent when watching movies and providing a better sense of where the action is happening on screen. Music is fine for the occasional listen, with decent mid-range and highs but the usual weak bass. The Spectre x360 13 is equipped with the latest quad-core 8th generation Intel Core i7-8550U processor that's showing up in a number of refreshed machines towards the end of 2017. It's an excellent mobile CPU that promises great high-end performance and power-sipping efficiency for lighter productivity tasks. HP selected a Lighton CA1K SSD for the refreshed Spectre x360 13. We haven't seen that drive installed in any of our review units, and so we were looking forward to seeing how it performs. Intel's 8th generation CPUs provide some real performance increases, but not for gaming. The integrated Intel UHD 620 graphics got a slight name change, but its capabilities remain the same. Our review unit's Full HD display is a better choice for anyone who wants a decent viewing experience and better battery life than a 4K UHD display would provide. The efficient 8th generation processor combined with a relatively large 63 watt-hour battery gave us hope for some serious longevity. HP bundles its typical support apps on the Spectre x360 13, and the usual Windows 10 apps are along for the ride as well. Otherwise, only a McAfee trial and a Dropbox promotion are installed as extraneous software, and we can forgive the Dropbox edition for the 30 GB of free storage you'll get for a year if you link to your Dropbox account, or create a new one. HP covers the Spectre x360 13 with a standard 1-year parts and labor warranty. As always, we'd like to see premium notebooks offer longer coverage.